smart doesn't require any key. So only for Z plot you need a key. So when it goes to smart, it's like a free software. It's from Solotron, developed by Solotron. So this
it can be used for data fitting as well.
Fitting not much like ZView. You have some options, but not much like. But you have a data points like you can derive all connectivity, impedance, admittance, capacitance. Everything can be derived directly.
Can it be used for something like Heoki system, LCR?
No, this cannot.
No,
it will not control. It will control only 1260.
It will only control
1260, and we have Eurotherm controller, temperature controller.
Okay.
It can be used. So this is the first time job, like getting started. So this making the connection and interface and everything. So getting started, it will ask create your project. So I will be doing one project, you will be doing one project. So we can generate a new project. So in this, I'll just create your own project name. I'll just create this as a distribution. So and you can select the location where the file to be saved. So normally it will be in my computer.
Desktop.
So now I'll make it in the
Put
desktop.
it in the desktop.
Create new folder.
Smart.
So it will be saved in now in this smart file. And just give OK. Once you give OK, you will get a tick mark.
Okay.
It means that it is done. If you have some issue, anything here, then it will get a cross mark. You have done not done something. Something will be wrong. The next is connecting to the equipment, to the computer. So here, this is like a hardware settings. In hardware settings, you have interface, FRA and temperature. So now FRA is this is the one FRA which 1260 is the model. 1260. So we have to select this particular model, and here GBIB address we can go to search GBIB. It will give you the address, which address this system belongs to. So now I can choose 12, the first one. So I'll make it as 12 for this address.
It's also 13.
It's also says 13. You will not get 13 option like this is active, but this system is configured for 12. 12. So now this is done, and interface. This system can be interfaced with another two models, that is 1296 and 94. But this software will not support for 1287.
1287.
If you want to work with 1287, then you need a jetplot only. Or Corvair. Jetplot or Corvair. But here this will support for other two interfaces.
What is this 1296 basically?
1296 is a dielectric interfacer. It will go up to 100 tera ohm frequency range. Addition to this. And 1294 is like similar thing, but it will be for biomedical application like tissue monitoring, all those things. So that is the different measurement. So this will drive that other two units. Now in this case, this work as a standalone, like what we did for jetplot. So we have to make it as a 1260 as a standalone. So only one system is there now. So FRA is selected, interface is selected. If I have temperature controller or anything, so this temperature controller I can select from the list. So normally we recommend this Eurotherm 2000 series. Once you do this, so I can make it as RS232 communication.
So what type of Eurotherm 2000 series?
2216E one model is there.
2216.
16E. That has all the facilities, like you can do all programming, like molding, everything can be done from there. Okay. So that will be inbuilt with, I think that another order also is supplying with that.
But Probostat.
Probostat. The Probostat comes with Elite furnace with that Eurotherm only.
Elite furnace is from Germany?
Germany. This is from Norway. That Probostat.
Okay. Yeah.
So in that case, I'll be putting that RS232 cable between PC and PC to that Eurotherm controller. So once I select, I can select this which is connected with COM port 1 or 2 something.
So we can choose other one also.
Another one based on your like temperature controller. If you have Lakshore, you select the Lakshore here.
Okay.
So only whatever it is listed here, it will support.
It says a Eurotherm 2000 series. So any
series of Eurotherm.
Or 2000.
2000. But when we supply, normally it will come to 2216E only. But always even Probostat will be compatible with the system. So from long term, they are supplying to 2216E only. They are very much satisfied with communication.
Okay.
Whenever it gives comments and it get accepted also, that's why we supported to 2216E.
Okay.
So presently, I don't have any temperature controller, so I'll make it as manual. So now everything is done. One is interface, so I don't have any interface, so this is the standalone. So FRA, this is the 1260. I selected the GPIO address.
Right.
Temperature controller, I don't have any temperature controller.
Okay.
So just give OK. So this will make a tick mark. Because the 2 steps is done. The third step is designing your experiment. So this is like a parameter screen where you can do your parameter. This is default, you'll get all this option. One will be setting DC, setting AC, impedance, measuring impedance, and next frequency. These two, like always, whenever you generate this, these two will come. This next frequency will not open. So this will be default for that program. So either DC, you can select like, for example, we have done from Zplot. This option, DC potential.
0 is DC
DC potential, AC potential is same thing like this.
You can change it, right?
Yes, you can change it, sir. Like once you double click, or you can go to edit task. Just you can change the DC. Similarly, you can sweep the DC from here to here. This is similar to
yeah.
control E sweep. This one,
Okay, at a constant frequency.
constant frequency. So similarly, the option is there. So either you can sweep it and list the points, how many points you want to record, or directly you can do number of points, 10 points. That will be the point. So fixed or whatever it is. So if you apply some voltage, you can apply. Otherwise, just give cancel. I don't need to bother. Or I can remove this step also. I can go to this, remove this step.
Okay.
If necessary, I can add it. Otherwise, I can remove it. But AC amplitude will be a must always. So you can double click. Either you can do the fixed AC amplitude or sweeping amplitude, whatever the thing. Similarly, and similarly like
Shifting
impedance.
amplitude at a constant frequency.
Yes, a constant frequency. Now this will do. If I make it sweep, the next level AC level, it will go to the frequency. It will do for both frequency sweep as well as AC amplitude sweep also both.
I cannot understand.
So like here this AC amplitude, so we have option like either fixed or sweep.
Yeah, sweep. Now it is sweeping.
Sweeping.
Okay.
But fixed frequency.
At a frequency, what is the frequency?
Now you can select the frequency range here, like select double click, so I can go to the fixed frequency. This also has the option.
And if I kept it at sweep, here also.
But here I think there's no meaning for keeping this in. When you do,
You will have a lot of data.
yeah,
right?
when you do for a sweeping frequency, then potential AC amplitude should be fixed. If you're sweeping
Yeah.
AC amplitude, then fix this. So there is the option you can change it.
Okay, then.
So from this, if you want to add anything here, then go to add task. So that from this, if you want again the DC, this thing, so just bring this DC again. So where you want to just move up, wherever you want, you can move here. Similarly, like set or save temperature. If I have a temperature controller which is connected already, so I can set the temperature to, for example, now if I have a temperature controller, I set for 400 degree. Just give OK. So first I need this. So after setting the temperature to 400 degree, I do the measurement. So like this, I can go around.
So first it will measure cap at 400
degree.
and then it will cap the DC, set DC level
Yes,
to
so
0 volt.
if I am not required, see normally if it's not required, so I can remove this.
Your default it will be
Default
0.
it will be 0.
And then it will sweep AC level from 100 to 500.
500 or I make it as fixed for normal measurement.
Okay. And then it will sweep
So the
frequency,
frequency from this range to this range here.
Okay.
So
And
now
then it will
it
measure
will do the
and
impedance, it will do the one measurement.
The next frequency again, what is next frequency?
This is, once this is completed, this will stop here. This will not like, this is for one measurement. This is like a programming loop, sir.
Yeah.
This will not open. So if I want one more thing, I just add task. So I'll make it as temperature to
500.
600. After this, again, I put this AC level here. Set AC level. I'll move this down. Like this, I'll program one more.
Yeah.
Or one more option, if it is in the same, like if it is not related with temperature, then I can put it in the loop.
How?
For example, now if I don't have only this I want to repeat, so I am not bothered about any temperature. So I want to repeat for different measurement. Then I will go to add task, so I go to loop. How many times? 10 times. Let's create this loop. So the loop start should be up, the repeat will go down. everything comes under loop. So this will be, means like here there is no temperature letter. Only for room temperature or any fixed temperature it will be
Fixed
repeated.
temperature, it will be repeated.
If it is a different temperature, then I have to do the next temperature.
Then you have to make the whole program.
A whole program. So before that you can add delay also, time delay. So in time, for example, I'll make it as
Okay. This looks pretty simple.
yes sir, like time delay. After this time delay, I'll just remove this loop also. Here I will add a task for set temperature for 400 degree. Now I'll make this up. So now it's doing 400 degree.
Actually, what can be the error that may come, like doing all these
For
programs?
once you save, so for example, now I'll just make a loop here. See, okay. Now you save this as on your file name under your project. So I will save this as experiment number 1. Okay. This will come here. Once you close, it will ask you start. So when this temperature says temperature 400 degree, now it started measuring because there is no temperature controller, nothing. Like if I do this experiment, this all the settings, I put this temperature controller to, for example, something like this. Now I run this. Your runtime. Once it comes, normally in the screen you will be having option like now it will not run, but normally in that case what happens, it will show that waiting for the temperature. So when the temperature reaches, it will until it will not do the
So
measurement.
can you remove the temperature from the that program and then start the experiment?
So now I do this experiment once again. One more option sir, like before set temperature, after set temperature I will do the delay, okay, for some time.
Okay, so
So what happens
Dual
like
time.
sometimes at 400 is fine. If you are going for 800, 600 degree, suddenly it will not, the PID will not keep your temperature
equilibration
stable.
time is
So it
required.
needs some time to get stable at 400 degree.
Uh,
But what happens is after once I set 400,
Right.
immediately it shows 400, it will start measurement.
Yeah.
But that will not be the, like your original 400. So that you can give some time delay here. So that even after reaching 400 degree, that PID will get stable for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, then
Right.
it start the measurement. So you can introduce this delay also here.
yeah.
So this can be done.
Or we can say holding.
Yeah, holding,
Time.
holding time. Because always when PID goes like, it will go like something and finally it gets stable. It will need some time to get stable. So at higher degree, your sample is at 400 degree, and suddenly it is increased to 800. So then it needs some time to get stabilized based on that your like temperature controllers, whatever it is. So always you use some time delay before measurement. Once it reaches, it will maintain some time. Once it goes high, 800, 10, 800, something again come to 9, 790, then it gets stable.
15 minutes, 20 minutes is a
It
time.
depends on like you know
Depend
once
upon
you-
the furnace.
furnace, it will get stable. Then it will go to the next measurement. So that will be useful here. This task, so now AC level, with this thing. So now just I save this as experiment number 1. Save, so I replace it. So it will go to close. Now everything is done. So now start and measurement. So if you have under your project, there will be lot of experiments. Experiment number 1, experiment number 2, like this. So for example, I want to edit this experiment, do some modification, save. I will save this as experiment number 2. So now I will be having 2 experiments. When you start, it will be asked which experiment you want to perform. So like I will start the first one. So it's asking you want to overwrite it because already it was done, so just overwrite it. Would you like to configure the real-time graph? Want to see the real-time graph? Say yes. You will be having option either boring plot or complex plan. So I select the complex plan. Just give OK. So one will be the value, the other will be the graph here. So when it is given with temperature, here it will show that waiting for the temperature controller. So it will show the value, so you get the measurement in this value.
$15 is what? Time is what? Time?
Which one, sir?
The time where it is. What
This
is
one, sir?
Yeah.
This is the time taken from the measurement time. So the
Okay.
time which is started the measurement.
So it is measuring from low frequency.
Yes, sir.
So that's why it's taking more time.
Here in tools, in the options, so here in this experiment, so these are the files. Normally it will get recorded, the data will be saved. So we can see like impedance versus magnitude, all this thing. So unless we want anything else, you can change. If you want the capacitance directly, just give OK. Automatically the data values also will be converted into Excel file. So this is completed.
And if I can see what is the frequency, can you go to that plot?
Set frequencies.
No. You go to the plot.
So after this, your one data file will be created for this particular experiment. That will comes in the magnifier icon. So double click, you'll be having options, view data. So only you can view the data here. One more option will come like view graph or convert. Convert in the sense it will convert this data file into Excel file. So just give OK. So it will just convert it. It will open Excel, automatically it will convert it into the Excel file. If you have temperature,
And this can be used by this ZView.
directly you can use this from there.
Excel sheet as well?
Not Excel. Excel also you can use. Like there is the option for text file.
Text file.
Text
So we
file.
have to convert Excel to text file.
Text file you just open it. And if you want to see the graph, you go to view graph. Plus border complex.
Complex.
Okay. So graph.
So now, can you zoom in? Okay, if I need to look over what is the frequency,
So here this one. This point you can see the frequency here and here as well.
you cannot control this here. This way.
No sir, it will not come. Zoom, right click sir. Reset G.
It will not come here.
No, you can go like this, like see, just keep the cursor here.
It will not here.
So now it will be shown
Okay.
here. So you can go here, here.
Okay.
Location will show.
So, I mean, very similar to ZView, but Zplot. So,
like see sir, this value you can adjust. Like
what is a good advantage about it?
these options. So you have all these options. Replicability, observability.
You can get it in ZView,
But you have to do it manual calculation.
no. I think you can plot it.
And like there you'll get it in.
ZView.
You'll be doing it in your setup.
Yeah. X1. This is admittance.
So in this case, what happens is like directly you can you will get the Excel file. Like for example,
Hey, you can also get the Excel file. If you
yes sir.
if you do it XY, then start it, then you will measure
Then export it.
It will export it. People are generally accepting smart stuff.
For high temperature especially, because they are very much concentrating on the remote interface. Because now you have a third party system which cannot be integrated. When it comes with the proper thermal temperature controller, so everything will be taken care by the software, like temperature setting. You don't need to set in front of the measurement. So just program it for different thing, just we can use it. So that way this will help, because JetPlot doesn't have an option for temperature controller.
Yeah. So you guys have any problem? Please, talk to him. Or try to get comfortable with the software, Smart Special. I'm very comfortable with Zplot and ZView, so but try to get it more information from Smart Software. If you want to go for lunch, then maybe come around 3. That is fine. Okay?